Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is going to be about forex. As I said previously, I like to be authentic, I like to be different, and I do a little bit of everything on my channel. So this video I'm going to tell you about forex trading and how I do my analysis before I enter into the forex market to take a trade. Okay, so I'm basically going to be showing you how I normally mark up my forex chart. All right, now I'm not here to sell anything, and I'm not here to I am not here to educate anybody or teach anybody anything. I'm just sharing my forex journey with you guys, because forex trading at the moment is another financial way to go. Okay. However, saying that, it is not a get rich quick scheme. All right. Some people think that forex is a scam. Some people think that forex is gambling. They have all sort of negative thoughts on forex. Okay, from my own experience and from my own personal experience, forex is a skill on its own. However, you've got to put in the work. Just as how you do anything else, you go to university, you do your degree, you do your diploma, you do your master's, you do your PhD, you have to put in the work. Not everybody is successful at the end of their studying. With forex trading, it is the same thing. Not everybody is going to be successful in trading. All right. Trading is not for everybody. Just as how nursing is not for everybody. Doctorates is not for everybody. So it's the same thing. Not everybody is going to succeed. So it's based on you, your psychology, and how you're able to handle the challenge within the forex markets. I'm actually doing this video because there might be somebody out there who is interested in forex and might want to know how to enter the market or how to mark up the chart and what to look for before taking a trade. Okay, now I would say, please do not just take this markups that I'm doing at the moment and just enter into a trade. You have to really do your analysis, and you have to know the forex market before you enter into this. I did not just start this today. I've been doing this now for the past 3 to 4 years. It's something that has been ongoing for me. Is a skill that I have actually developed and learned over time. All right. I did take a break from the forex market. I was doing bits and pieces because I had a lot going on in my life. I am putting a bit more effort into my forex trading again. I am just going to share my journey with you guys. Let's go to the charts. Okay guys, so let's go, and we're going to start from our day chart. Okay, so at the moment this is our 15 minutes chart, as you can see, and we are trading gold. The instrument we are trading is gold. Okay, I only trade gold, I don't trade any other pair, and the reason why I stick to one forex pair is because when you try to trade different pairs, it's difficult for you to master what you're doing. Okay, so I stick to one pair, which is gold. So I know exactly how that pair moves, when it moves, and what to expect from that pair. All right. If you try to do this with multiple pairs, you will get confused, and that's where you would fail in trading. So I would say, if you're going into forex, stick to one pair or two pairs and just let that be what you're doing. Do not go to multiple pairs. All right. Right, so we're on the 15 minutes chart at the moment, which I'm going to move to the daily chart. And when I say the daily chart now, the daily chart consists of one candle. Okay, so you see there's multiple candles here. There's many candles here. Okay, all right, this is previous candles. Okay, consists of within the daily chart. Now, however, saying that, the daily chart means one candle. So the movement of that one candle is what you're going to be looking for your trade offer if you're doing scalping. Okay, now I'm a scalper intraday trader. All right, so if you're doing scalping, you're going to be looking for the movements of this one candle. I'll just show you this one. This is one candlestick here. Yeah, this one candlestick here. That's it here. Okay, is what you are going to be looking for your trade. within this one candlestick. So this one candlestick could be going up and down all day, and that's where you're going to be looking for your entry. Okay, so we're going to break down this one candlestick. Okay, so this is the day chart. So I am going to start from the top, which is considered resistance. Okay, and then the bottom of that chart, of that stick, and then the bottom of this stick is considered support. Okay, so this is resistance and that is support, and I'll just write that for you just to clarify so you understand what I'm saying and you have it to look at. Okay, so this is resistance. That's resistance sitting there. That's resistance, and to the bottom here we have support. And we have support sitting at the bottom. So this is your candle to the bottom of the candle, and we're looking at the green candle just to be making sure you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so that's support, that's resistance. Okay, now when you trade in the forex market, you're basically looking for support and resistance and where you would look for your entry. So this is resistance, this is support. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the 4-hour chart and see what's happening on the 4-hour chart. Now, if you want to be precise, okay, this candle here has rejected the previous high, which is when you look to the left here, it has rejected and it's formed a big wick, meaning that it reached resistance, it has rejected that area and it's coming down back. Maybe it's going to come down and retest this area here full, this wick that you see in here. Now there's a wick form on the previous day. It could come down and fill this wick before going back to the upside, but we will not know that just yet. We have to do all our analysis before we can come to that conclusion. Okay, so whenever you're looking for a trade as well, you always look to the left, which is to the left here. Look to the left to see what's happening there, because what happens there could give you an indication of what is going to happen to the right. Okay, so always look to the left, all right, before you do anything. All right, so now we're going to go to the 4-hour chart, but before we go to the 4-hour chart, because this had formed a wick, yeah, I'm just going to put a little marking here, so you know that's where the wick rejected from last Friday when the market closed. Okay, last Friday when the market closed, this was where it rejected and stopped in this area. Okay, so the candle that is going to open today, we don't know where that candle is going to go or where it's going to start from. It could continue to the upside as well as it could pull down to the downside, but again, we will not know that as yet. So from here now, we're going to go to the 4-hour chart. So let's go to the 4-hour chart. That's our 4-hour chart here. Okay, and as you see, support is sitting here. Yes, and resistance is sitting to the top here. And that's your 4-hour chart. This candle here again, so everything that you see that is happening here is your last candle on Friday's movements. Okay, so all of this where you see it came down, it failed to break and it continued to the upside, and then it's retesting this area. This is within Friday's candle. This is the last candle. Now this is basic forex knowledge that I'm actually explaining here. Okay, now I don't like teaching. I'm not a teacher and I don't like teaching. I'm just explaining how I analyze my chart in order to look for trade setup. Okay, so now after you move to your 4-hour chart, you're going to go down to your 1-hour chart and see what's happening on your 1-hour chart. So this here is all the movements that happen on that one candle, all right, which is the daily candle. Okay, so now we're going to go to the 1-hour chart. Now if you notice here on this 4-hour chart, there's a bit of support that formed in this area here. right? There's a bit of support that formed here. So you've got resistance at the top here, and you've got another support that is formed here on your 4-hour chart. So this is your 4-hour support that is sitting here. And I'm just going to put that there. Let's just put hour, and that's your 4-hour support sitting right here. That's your 4-hour support sitting there. And this is your daily support sitting here. That's your daily support sitting here. All right. So that's your daily support sitting there. Daily support. And this is your 4-hour support sitting here. All right. So now we're going to go down to our hourly chart. All right. And that's your hourly chart right there, sir. Okay. That's your hour chart. All right. So now if you look at this graph that I've drawn here, this here is resistance of your daily chart. This is resistance of the support of your daily chart. Okay. This here is support of your 4-hourly chart, and it's also resistance from your 4-hour chart. Right. Now, this area that you see in here, yeah, before you can enter the market, when the market break on the Asian session tonight, you may have to make sure this either break to the downside to fill in this liquidity that is sitting here, because there is liquidity sitting here. So it's either going to break here to take out this liquidity, and it could go down further down to take out all this down here, right? But we're not sure as yet if this is going to happen. So before we can assess that, we need to wait for confirmation. So what we're going to look for in the market tonight, we're going to, which we're going to look at on our 15 minutes charts, right? So we're going to go now to the 15 minutes charts, okay? And I'm also going to mark here, and the reason why I'm going to mark here is because that is more support sitting here. So now what we're going to look for here, we're going to go down on our 15 minutes chart, and we're going to see what could be our outcome when the market open tonight on Asian session. Okay, so we're going to go to our 15 minutes chart, and that's where our 15 minutes chart, and that's what it looks like. It has been consolidating in this area, yeah, and as I said, this now everything that you see that is happening within this area here is what would have happened with that one daily candle. You know, the daily candle that I showed you guys, this daily candle, this is everything that happened on that daily candle on Friday. Okay, this is what happened. All right. So what we're going to look for here when the market open tonight is for it to either break out of this area here and fill this gap. Yeah. So it could come down here and fill this gap, because there's liquidity sitting in this area here. I just want to put that there for you. There's liquidity sitting here. Now, this is what I would be looking for when the market open. I would be looking for this to either break out, yeah, and come down, hit that is support sitting there as well, go back up, and then might retest that area and begin to fall. All right, now it could fall to previous low, yeah, retest and come all the way back down. Yeah, it could come all the way back down to the last low, which is the last low on Friday. Yeah, which is the last support from Friday. I'm just going to turn that red because I don't want it mixed up with my daily marking for my daily candle. So this is the hourly support from Friday, which formed here, right? So it could come down to here, as well as it could break and come all the way back down to here. But I would expect it to come here, retest, and then come down, or go back up to the outside and continue to the upside. As well as it could come here, reject this area, and continue back up to the upside. It could retest this area and then continue to the upside. Okay, but this, at the moment, this is what I would be looking for when the market open. To take my setup, I would be looking for it to say to break out. And when you say break out and retest, this is what we are talking about. We are looking for the market to break out of this support that is sitting here. Now, this that you see sitting here is support. Okay, so we would be looking for the market to break out of this support, retest the area. It could go higher, retest the area. Okay, and then when it comes back here to this area, or even back to this area here, you would be looking for your sell. So this is where you'll be looking for your shorts. All right, so this is what I would be looking for. I would look to place my trade here. Okay, that would be my setup. My stop loss would be here. That would be my stop loss there. And my entry would be here. Okay, my stop loss would be there. Okay, so my entry would be anything from here. My entry would be anything there, yeah, to go down to my last low on the close of Friday. Okay, so I'll be looking for my entry anyway here, basically. Okay, this is what I would be looking for the market to do. As well as, it don't have to do this. This is, I will analyze my chart when the market open tonight. This is how I would analyze and what I would expect the market to do. All right, let's not complicate things. You can keep things very simple. Now, another thing is this. Now, this is support sitting here. Okay, now this support could come down to this area, and this area here would have been resistance previously, before the market had break to the upside. So this would have been resistance sitting here. Now, if the market, if this breaks this area to come back down, this could go against us coming down, because this here, which is resistance, could form support on the downside, yeah, causing rejection back to the upside. Okay, all right, and then it could look to come down. So when you say break and retest, this is what we're looking at. We're looking for the market to break out of this support area, break out, that's a breakout, retest the area, and then you look for your entry to go down. So that is what this is: break, retest, down. All right, so that's what I would be looking for. So in a nutshell, that's me ready for the market tonight when Asian session open. Now, I never used to trade Asian session previously. I used to trade London session because I was living in the UK. So London session was working very well for me because it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning in the UK. So by 8 o'clock in the morning, I will be up, I will get everything together, and I will be ready to enter the market. However, since I've moved to Canada, London session would be like I think 4 or 5 in the morning here. So I wouldn't want to get up that time in the morning to start trading. So at the moment, I'm only trading New York session. And if I see a setup in Asian session, I will take it. All right. I don't trade London session anymore because of that reason. And another thing is that I only trade on my days off. I don't trade when I'm working because I do 12-hour shifts. So whenever I'm working, I try to avoid the market because I'll be very tired. And when you're tired, anything can happen. I don't want to be taking trades anyhow and risky trades. So I try my best to avoid the market during that period of time. All right, so that's me. That's how I do my markups, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Please follow, like, and share. Okay, make a comment, interact with the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. You never know what my next video is going to be like because I am very unpredictable. See ya.